Hello, welcome to Juniper Level Botanic Garden, the home of Plant Delights Nursery. We're big fans of Aucuba japonica, most commonly just called Aucuba. It's derived from the Japanese name for the plant. If you're pressed for a common name, I have seen sometimes the common name of spotted laurel. Laurel because it has a broad evergreen leaf like the culinary laurel, I guess. But Aucuba works, and I've never heard anybody call them spotted laurel. This is a really beautiful cultivar, Katoaba. Has the wonderful big blaze of yellow in the center of the leaf. It's quite consistent in doing so. There's an older, I don't know if it's an older clone, but there's one in the nursery trade called Picturata that has a similar yellow blaze down the center of the leaf, but it very commonly throws branches without that yellow in the center of the leaf and just the little speckling. This plant was planted in 2021. It's still a young plant. Average height on full-size Aucuba is 5 to 6 foot, maybe eventually bigger, and it'll get at least that wide. But being evergreen plants, you have this beautiful colorful foliage year-round, and we probably enjoyed as much through the summer months as the winter months because our gardens are full of bloom in the winter and early spring months. And then in the summer, there's a lot less in bloom in the shade gardens, but just tons of beautiful foliage. And this would be beautiful foliage even if it was solid green, and Aucubas do come in solid green, but the bright yellow adds quite a bit of color to the garden display. Aucubas definitely prefer shade. If you put them in full sun, they won't die, but they will be very grumpy and show it. The leaves tend to burn or even turn black if they get too much sun. Beyond that, just good, I'm always afraid to say good drainage because people interpret that to mean sharp drainage, but just, well-drained soil that you could grow hostas on or daylilies on or most average plants. They definitely want to avoid soggy soil, but other than that, it's a really carefree plant. Aucubas are either male or female. I haven't a clue whether or not Katoaba is a female or a male. The females make maybe about the size of a maraschino size fruit that colors up red and is held on the plant all winter. So the females do have that added bit of color from the red fruit. I'm guessing that Katoaba might be a male since there aren't any fruit, but the other situation could be it's a female and there's not a male that's close enough. They're really simple to determine the gender of the plant when they bloom in late winter because the male has 5 stamens and then the female has just 1 pistil in the center of the flower. I think 5 little maroon petals. You wouldn't consider them showy, but the fruit is showy if you have a female plant. So one of the many really beautiful Aucubas you could add to your shade garden. Aucuba japonica Katoaba. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again in the garden.